Hi, I'm Doc and I make mouse calls. Hello and welcome to Mouse Calls. I'm Doc, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. It is the morning and I am wearing pajamas and a bathrobe, but I will get to that. Just as house calls are a doctor's visits to one's house, mouse calls are my visits to the mouse. They're Disney trips that I take basically as often as I can. They're a way for me to get away from my stressful day job, relax, have fun, make some memories, and these videos allow you to come along and share in the pixie dust. Today, we are mid-mouse call. This is day 3 of our Alaska cruise aboard the Disney Wonder. And we have just woken up on our second morning here in this expansive one-bedroom concierge suite, which you can see more of if you check out the previous video. But I did want to share with you this morning one of the very nice perks of being in one of these one-bedroom suites, which is that we can actually have hot breakfast delivered right to our room. And that is exactly what we have done today. Now, I am on this mouse call with my parents who have disappeared into their part of the suite, but will presumably reemerge for this breakfast. There is some detritus left over on this table from the Golden Mickeys last night. But here we have, this is some brioche French toast with, I believe that was a vanilla sauce, and they also gave us some syrup. We have a variety of teas. We have decaf and regular coffee, some creamer. I got my Diet Coke from our stateroom fridge. This is a French omelet with cremini mushrooms and Gruyere cheese. Oh, that looks so good. And then we got a couple of these DCL breakfasts, which is scrambled eggs, bacon, sausage, a grilled tomato, and hash brown. And then we also got, this little cheese plate. So it looks to be quite the breakfast feast. And it's so nice to be able to just enjoy it in here, away from the crowds, before having to put on real clothes and go out and face the world. Plus, we get to enjoy this lovely view just off of our giant balcony. We are today approaching the Endicott arm. I think that was it, the Endicott arm. We're going to sail up into that and view a glacier. But we won't be reaching the glacier until the afternoon, so this morning, the order of the day is relaxation. I had requested the selection of teas, but really all I wanted was this hot water because I brought some no sugar added hot cocoa mix that I am going to make use of today. Oh, that was a delicious feast for breakfast. I think my favorite part of it was the French toast. Brioche French toast was pretty good. And I do think that I could have ordered hot cocoa, but I just, I brought the no sugar added stuff because, we have no shortage of carbs on this trip, and it's nice to cut back where we can. Now, we were advised to dress in layers today, so I will probably figure that out. Then maybe we'll, I don't know, go up on deck and look around a little bit at the views. We did hear in the morning announcement that today will be a good wildlife spotting day. So anytime we're out here, we'll have to keep our eyes peeled. And tonight we will be having the much anticipated Frozen deck party. I was a little bit worried about the weather forecast yesterday, but today, oh, it looks pretty good. I've heard that the deck party will get, canceled for bad weather, which obviously makes sense, but I have high hopes. We're headed up to the Concierge Lounge now. I think later the Concierge guests will get an exclusive photo op with Mickey and Minnie, but oh, sorry, excuse me. I think that they're also going to be around up on the deck around this time. So we'll see how the line looks. Okay, judging by the line that Donald Duck has, I'm gonna say for Mickey and Minnie, we'll probably just wait for our exclusive opportunity with them. But it is lovely out here. Oh yeah, no, it's crazy. It's crazy. We've come up to the private concierge sun deck, which we had not previously explored. It's pretty nice. It's a little bit, brisk right now. Although it's not too windy. It could be a lot worse. Yeah, I can see the line for Minnie Mouse is also just crazy. So I'm really glad that we're going to get our own opportunity to see Mickey and Minnie later. Ooh, I just realized this is also a soda cooler. That's neat. Dad is saying there are a ton of whales over here, so let's see if we can capture any.
Right out there.
Okay. I haven't spotted any whales yet, but the binoculars were a good item to bring. It is really neat to be able to get a closer view of this shoreline. Oh, I spotted something. I think that may have been a whale tail. Ah. They're making very fleeting appearances above the water, so it is difficult to capture, but I will see if I can get you something with my phone. Yeah, so not a ton of whale activity right now, but it is some lovely scenery. Very nice scenery, and it is very nice out. Alright, back into the cozy lounge here. Quick shot of the lunch spread for you. We have encountered some concierge merch being sold right here in the lounge, which is so nice compared to that situation at Mickey's Mainsail yesterday, or rather the day before yesterday.
Hello, Miss May. How are you doing?
It looks like there's also some Alaska merch. Concierge windbreaker. I wish this were embroidered. See, this is how the hat looks too these days, like the visor that I've seen on other videos. It just looks like a sticker,
Yes.
I gotta say, I hadn't really been considering a pin, but this one's pretty dope.
What is this, a blanket?
It's a scarf.
Oh,
short.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Mom got that adorable beanie, and I got this pin. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this just yet. If I could find a pair of ears to which I could affix this, that'd be pretty cool. I just wanted to say again, though, how nice it is that we had this, like, you know, access to the
Oasis.
Concierge merch outside of the circus that was the two main stores as soon as we got out to sea. We are entering the fjord now. And starting to feel some raindrops, but there are also patches of sun still. We're a lot closer to the shore now, and you can see the mountains better. There's even like a little bit of a glacier over there. I think we should have some really good scenery for the rest of the early afternoon as we approach the glacier that we're here to view. All right, so it's about 1:15. We have all gathered in the Concierge Lounge, and now we're being escorted to the location for our exclusive photo opportunity with Mickey and Minnie, which will be on deck 7. Alright, here we are. We're like right under the bridge at the bow of the ship. It is a pretty good view. This morning we were told that from entering the fjord to arriving at the glacier is about a 2 to 2.5 hour trip. So we're here in this private viewing deck, but we are not viewing the glacier itself just yet. And although we don't see Mickey and Minnie here yet, we've been told they might surprise us. They did have a little spread with complimentary drinks, including hot cocoa and those cozy Disney pool deck blankets. I am definitely glad that I put on more layers before coming out here, although it is not quite as windy as I was worried it would be. I feel like my ears are safe. Okay, I was wrong. It's getting much windier and I have to hold on to my ears to keep them on my head. If it stays this windy, I don't know if we're going to see Mickey and Minnie out here. No one's going to be able to get their picture taken like this. We have officially gotten in line to get our pictures taken with Alaska, Mickey and Minnie. Oh, that was worth it. We're very windblown, but we did get to meet the mouse.
Good.
And the mice.
The mice. We took some great pictures.
Well, I haven't seen the pictures yet. I'm hoping they look okay. I am so much taller than Mickey and Minnie that I always feel like I have to crouch kind of when I take my picture with them. But I think they're probably okay. Now, in less than 2 hours, we have our glacier viewing excursion, which is going to involve getting off of the ship and onto a smaller boat so that we can get up close to the glacier, maybe see some more wildlife. And this excursion comes highly recommended, so I am excited. We'll have to slightly alter the wardrobe for that one though. So I will see you when we are at our gathering point for that. Actually, a brief interlude from the 10th deck here. We're approaching the glacier. We're getting pretty close now, and this is basically the viewing opportunity if you don't go on the excursion. As you can see, it's quite crowded up here. So although the views when you can get them are pretty good, I'm glad that we're going on our port adventure. We were also told earlier that just how close the ship can get to the glacier is determined by the captain kind of in the moment, and it's dependent on these ice flows, which we have seen, quite a lot of, and they're becoming more dense here as we approach the glacier. Okay, now we're in the D lounge. We're gathering and we're about to check in for the glacier viewing port adventure. Looks like we've got a live view from the front of the ship here. Getting really close. We're now checked in and we're making our way to the starboard aft gangway. By the way, this is the Dawes Glacier. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but that is the glacier we are viewing. We're really pretty far, like this fjord extends pretty far inland, and it gets pretty narrow. We just walked right down the gangway and onto this little boat, which is enclosed. So it's not too chilly right now, but I do believe we'll be going outside at some point, hopefully, to get our pictures. So we're all leered up, excited to get even closer to this glacier. We've started moving back out into the fjord. This is pretty cool. And even though we are headed back towards the ship, we're also going to sort of sail along the shores of the fjord for a while and see if we can spot other wildlife. I think so far we've seen some Arctic terns, but I didn't get great photos of them. They were pretty far away. Hopefully we can see something else. Or some birds. I love birds. I would like to get a good picture of an Arctic tern. Alright, we are back on board the Disney Wonder after an excellent Glacier expedition. But we will have to share our reflections on that port adventure a little bit later because it's already after 7 p.m. and we have to get ready for the Frozen deck party. So we have to hustle and get into our Frozen garb for the evening. Frozen night is what they do on the Alaska cruises instead of pirate night, to the extent that there is a Frozen deck party and the restaurants tonight will have a Frozen themed menu, but not exactly like the Arendelle menu. And much to my surprise and delight, I have found that a number of families have really taken tonight's theme to heart. I saw a family dressed as the trolls from Frozen, so I'm looking forward to seeing more of that energy. Okay, so yeah. It has been raining today, and it is cold, and it's still drippy, and I am now finding that the show has indeed been canceled due to inclement weather. Ugh, boo! I was so looking forward to that, and Mom and Dad even dressed up in their Kristoff and Anna costumes, and I'm in my like 80s Elsa situation here. Darn, we'll have to figure out how to have some Frozen festivities despite no show. You guys look great. Look, Dad even wore gaiters over his boots to look more like Kristoff. How very nice. We do have free wine as a consolation prize. And now it's time for us to move on down to Triton's. Since it's Frozen night and there is a Frozen dinner menu at Triton's, I think we have to, you know, participate.
You never know what we're gonna look like, right?
Okay, There is kind of a party atmosphere going on in the atrium for whatever reason, so
Yeah.
we enjoyed that. And now we're here in Triton's. The servers all have Frozen-themed vests. And here's our Frozen menu.
Looks fun.
I think we'll have a good Frozen night after all. There's honestly a lot on the menu that sounds good to us, so we'll be sampling quite a bit of it. But they brought out the bread service, and this roll is so pillowy soft. It's like the kind of roll that you can tell is going to be great even without butter.
You mean you don't want to wear those?
I do think Triton's is probably the best of the main dining rooms in which to have Frozen night, because the theming is a light touch in here and it's sort of generic fantasy a little bit, you know? Whereas Animator's palette, I mean, it's very specific. And then, you know, Tiana's is also like just not really a Frozen vibe. So this is close enough. Our starters have arrived. Dad has a charcuterie, which looks fine. Mom and I are sharing the pierogies and the Jarlsberg tart. I will say there was less sour cream than I expected with this pierogi, but we'll give it a shot. I do think more sour cream is always better, but that's delicious. It has like a nice smoky note to it. Okay, Jarlsberg tart.
So good. Yes.
Cheese, eggs, mushrooms. It's a good combo. My soup has arrived, which is Sven's carrot soup. I love a DCL soup. This is very nice. It has like caraway seeds on top, which adds a nice, like, very Scandinavian note. I asked our assistant server about the themed cocktails for tonight, and they all sounded like really cloyingly sweet. But one of them had aquavit in it, which is a Scandinavian spirit that we have enjoyed in the past. And so we asked if we could just get a round of shots of aquavit, and it sounds like it's gonna happen. All right, our shots of aquavit have arrived. This is Linny aquavit, and forgive me if I'm mispronouncing that, but as you can see, it is an aged aquavit, and it smells like aquavit. So let's do a cheers. I'm gonna try and get a shot of our cheers without any children in the background, okay? So bear with me for a second. Cheers. Cheers.
Go.
Skull. Skull. Oh yeah. This is quite nice. Yeah. Need some smoked salmon with this. But I will settle for lobster ravioli. And just like that, a lobster ravioli has arrived. It smells good. In addition to the lobster ravioli, I also ordered the Pobby's cabbage roulades because those also sounded very good. And Mom is trying both the lobster ravioli and the vegetable turnover, which seems to have a similar sauce to the cabbage roulades. We'll see. And then Dad has salmon, like a salmon steak? Dad has the salmon. It looks good. The ravioli has a tarragon sauce.
Yeah, it's just not very.
It's really not great, honestly. This is missing like a nice warm buttery flavor. Like you could use maybe like a nutty warmth to it. It's just not there. The lobster does taste pretty fishy. At the very least, mine is not rubbery. Okay, this is the cabbage roulade, which had like some kind of a lingonberry cream sauce. I don't mind that one. That one's pretty good. Sure, I'll try the vegetable turnover too. That one's really good. It's probably too much crust, but the flavor of the sauce is really nice. That's like that warm kind of comfort food flavor that you want. And finally, it's time for dessert. I have it's Elsa's Coronation Sundae. This is a dessert that they also have at Arendelle on the Wish, and it's basically a mint chocolate chip ice cream sundae. Dad has the Kverfjordkake. Anyway, a lot of consonants in that one. And it's a butter cake, basically, with a berry compote. And then Mom has an apple cake.
This is delicious.
Oh, Mom quite likes the apple cake. Okay, I'll have to try that one.
Just get a little bit of cake.
We got a little a la mode here.
Norwegian is definitely not.
I'm not really even an apple dessert person, but it's very good. And mint chocolate chip ice cream is as expected. Well, all right, we did keep the party going to the point that it is the next day. But I would say that we had a successful Frozen evening. And now we have actually just finished up our day at Skagway. But we would like to share with you some of our thoughts about our Deluxe Glacier Explorer port adventure that we did yesterday at the Dawes Glacier. And I've got to say, I had initially balked at the price of this one a little bit, but it did come highly recommended. And now, having done it, I would say, if you did not do the Deluxe Glacier Explorer Port Adventure, did you even have a glacier day? It was so good. We got so much closer to the glacier than the ship did. I mean, all of the views of the glacier you could possibly want. Ample photography opportunity. Bring your multiple camera lenses if you are one of those people. Yes. For sure. And then also just the trip back to the ship through the fjord. The Wonder had gone significantly out towards the ocean. And so we got this lovely extended fjord cruise on our small boat. And not only was the fjord itself breathtaking, but we did actually get to see some wildlife. The bear, we actually saw more than one bear. You know, it's difficult to capture like the majesty and the scale in the camera, but I think, yeah, I would have to heartily agree with the person who told me that the Glacier Explorer excursion is a must-do. And now I would also like to share with you a brief montage of what we just got done doing, which was
Kite pass.
it has a long name in the app, which I don't have my phone on me right now, but it's like Yukon Suspension Bridge, White Pass
Railway.
And there is another railway excursion that was an 8-hour trip. We did not do that one. Instead, we visited, we took a very scenic bus ride to the Yukon Suspension Bridge, which was another great photo opportunity. It also had little educational exhibits. And then we just had this incredible scenic railway experience for 90 minutes on the way back to Skagway.
Bald eagle.
Oh, there's a bald eagle. Oh, and I don't have my phone. Oh. But yeah, the railway excursion, I mean, I don't know really what else there is to do in Skagway. The town itself is more of like you can tell it used to be kind of an Old West, like a Deadwood kind of situation. But now it's like a tourist trap. It's a cute tourist trap.
Yeah.
I'm not knocking it, but I think what we did was like
The best use of our time.
yeah, a really good use of our time. I don't know. Do you guys think I missed anything? Any other comments?
I was going to say that yesterday with the glacier viewing, we got to see the mountains meet the sea. Today, we got to see the mountains again, but it was the mountains meet the land, and it was just snow-covered peaks, beautiful glacial valleys, and so I feel like we got the best of both worlds in this last couple of days.
Yeah, I think, of course, Embarkation Day and our day at sea were great fun, but these last couple of days we have gotten the true taste of Alaska.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, of course, there is one most iconic of Alaskan experiences, and that is dog sledding.
Fingers crossed.
Yes, and weather permitting, we will be doing that. We will be doing a helicopter ride to the Mendenhall Glacier and dog sledding tomorrow. I've checked the forecast. It seems favorable so far. So if we do that, I will give you all a brief episode dedicated to that. And if it gets canceled for some reason, I will put a conclusion sort of at the end of our cruise here. Anticipating that we will get to do the dog sledding experience. I will sign off for this episode. I do believe the next episode that I release, regardless of whether we do the dog sleds or not, is going to be a summertime like beat the heat at Walt Disney World that I filmed like almost a year ago. So I got to get that one out there or it's never going to happen. And then we'll come back and give you the dog sled episode after that. But
Hot and cold.
yeah. Anyway, thank you all so much for coming along with us on this Alaskan adventure. I can't believe the cruise is already like halfway over.
Don't say it.
It's been fantastic so far. I'm looking forward to the rest of it. And yeah, thank you all for watching. You can follow me on Instagram here. I know I almost never post anything. I feel like I'm bad at using Instagram, but if you are so inclined, you can follow me. Please like, comment, subscribe, all of that stuff. Yeah, and hey, if you did something else interesting in Skagway, tell us about it. Tell us what we missed on the 8-hour train ride, if you've done that. And yeah, I guess that's it. So, as always, I do call myself Doc, but nothing presented on this channel should be taken as medical advice, except for this. Wear sunscreen, drink water, don't forget to breathe. Fresh Alaskan air.
Yes.
What was it?
It's a secret room.
Oh. A secret room. Oops.